Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess. I am Shouty Productions, and in the last episode we did everything in Gerudo Desert, pretty much. And now we're here inside Arbiter's grounds, the 4th temple in the game, and our first sand-based dungeon in a while. Because I don't think there's been one since like Ocarina of Time. There wasn't really one in Majora's Mask or Wind Waker. I don't know. I guess in Majora's Mask you could consider what was it? 4th one, Stone Tower. But even then, that wasn't really sand-based. I just get that kind of sand temple type feeling from it, but it really isn't. So yeah, nothing really involving sand in either of those two games. I don't know. Maybe Wind Waker, if those two dungeons hadn't been cut out, maybe one of those would have been a sand-themed dungeon. But sand-themed dungeons are a bit more rare than, say, I don't know, like your standard. Oh fuck, I'm gonna die. No, you have to like hookshot this thing because, as you can see, there's quite a bit of quicksand, and if you're not careful, you could get swallowed up, and you'd have to start the room over. But yeah, pretty much every Zelda game has your standard forest-themed dungeon, and then your water-themed dungeon, and your fire-themed dungeon. But not in that order. Usually it goes forest, then fire, then water, and then from there it gets diverse. But Majora's Mask kind of breaks that, and a few other games do. But like Ocarina of Time, in this game they follow that. And here we can refill our oil, I think, yes. And you will be needing it, because in this dungeon they do kind of bring back the lantern and make you use it a bit more, because we really didn't get to use it that much. It was only kind of in the first part of the game, and then we sort of forgot about it. Didn't use it that much, although I did use it in that one cave. But yes, this room is quite dark, so just don't fall in the quicksand, which you can see with the help of your lantern, and light these 2 torches up, and that door will open up for you. And holy shit, stop fucking mobbing me. Forming a mob around me. I don't know if a mob can be used like that. Stop mugging me, fucking midget skeletons. I'm not intimidated by you in the least bit, because you're midget skeletons. You're not scary. I don't know. There are skeletons in this dungeon and other dungeons that are intimidating, but just not those. They're too small. Four floating lanterns. I've never seen a floating lantern in this game. I don't know what that could possibly be. I am baffled right now. I've never seen anything like this before in my entire life. This is completely original. Totally original concept right there. Yeah, but as you can see, this is quite reminiscent of the Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time, though there are a few differences. Anyway, to fight off these poes, you need to turn into a wolf, and then wait till they turn that shade of blue, and then you can attack, and then finish them off in the same way with an ending blow, and you even get a poe sword from them. So yes, they are indeed poes, just a bit different. But they're really not any harder. Alright, so now we can get a few things over here. A few treasure chests. One of them will contain a heart piece, though I don't think it's this one. I think it's the one on the other side. These bats, these fucking skeleton bats. We haven't encountered these yet. I feel like I have, though, because I did the Cave of Ordeals the other day, because I was practicing. And, yeah. Ooh, what does Midnight want to say to me? Yeah, I know, Midnight. Shut the fuck up. You got the dungeon map. Nice. And on the other side, do the same exact thing, and you get a heart piece. So the heart piece, the first heart piece anyway, isn't that cleverly hidden, I must say. Oh crap, I should not have done that. Oh well. Anyway, hook shot onto here. And then this treasure chest will contain a heart piece. Yes! Yes! And just roll across, trying not to get sucked into quicksand. Yeah, the thing with that is you have to use your hook shot, or both those platforms will go down, and you will not be able to cross. You probably won't be able to cross. I don't know. But, yeah, if you've never played Ocarina of Time before, or you really didn't get the message from Midna, what you're supposed to do at this point, or if you're just dumb, okay, well, this is fucking great. I love it when the sand does not. I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. This is definitely what I have to do. Am I going the right way? No, that is the right. Now this game is mirrored, so yeah, this is indeed the right. I'm retarded. You have to sniff this this corpse right here and learn the post, and now now you can go over here, and now you can dig. Cool, Miyamoto. Awesome. Making me only be able to pull that after I sniff that dead corpse. I don't like being forced to sniff dead corpses. Well, why am I even saying dead corpses when that's just plain redundant? If it's a corpse, it's obviously dead. So fucking stupid. But Miyamoto's gonna pay. I don't like being forced to sniff corpses. That's just terrible. But now that we have that, we can track down these poes, and as I was trying to explain before, but I'm going to be interrupted again because I have to explain this rotating thingy. If you push this, the walls will move, and it will reveal a treasure chest and a skeleton monster. I hate these things. These re-deads. They're not even like that scary. I mean, they look pretty scary, but like, that's not the worst part about it. It's just that fucking annoying when they like do that scream thing, and for some reason Link can't move because he's being screamed at. I mean, when my mom screams at me, I get pretty pissed off, but I don't freeze. Fucking asshole. Link, you little bitch. But yeah, you gotta spin that wall around, and then you can get a key from that treasure chest, which is going to be important later on. But even more important, before you go back, look up here, and you'll also notice that there's a hole in the ceiling, which leads to a target which you can hook shot onto and get up to here, which is a room that's kind of out of the way. It contains another Poe, and this is one of the Poes that are a little harder to find. But in case you haven't played Ocarina of Time, or like I said before, or you're just fucking retarded, you gotta go get all the Poes. Wait. Why am I explaining this as if I'm expecting someone to not understand it, thus calling them retarded and insulting their intelligence? So if you don't get this, you're probably not watching anymore because you're insulted by the fact that I called you fucking retarded. So I apologize for that. And you obviously need to track down and kill all 4 Poes. Much like in Forest Temple in Ocarina of Time, there's an exact carbon copy of this type of puzzle. The way to the boss basically was cut off because there were 4 Poes. Even the whole torch thing was reused. There are 4 torches that are lit, which allows you to get past a certain door or an elevator if it's Ocarina of Time. And you have to kill the 4 Poes to relight the torches, and then the door will open, or in Ocarina of Time's case, the elevator will become accessible. Only in this dungeon they handle it slightly differently. The main goal of this dungeon isn't necessarily to get the 4 Poes, that's just the first part, and this dungeon is pretty much divided into 2 parts. The first part is obviously getting the 4 Poes, but then instead of taking you right to the boss, there's a whole other segment of the dungeon that you have to do, and then you get to the boss. So this is more of an introductory segment, really. And 2 of the Poes you really can't miss, they're on the way. Whereas 2 other Poes, including the one that I just got, are a little like out of the way. You have to kind of be a bit more observant to get them. But luckily I am quite observant. Not to be cocky or anything, but yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. And this is the same room from before, if you noticed, only since we spun the room around below us, different areas are accessible, like this locked door. Alright, so in this room there's a bunch of quicksand, and I believe they're going to be those spiky walls that just come out of nowhere. Is that this room? I don't know. I'm not positive. But I think we need to go around this way. Oh, yep, spiky walls. I knew it. I just looked at this room and I immediately thought spiky walls. So let's not touch those. Those become quite annoying a bit later on after we get our 4 poes. We are making swell time at 10:31. But yes, fucking, yeah, I don't know. This reminds me of how I was talking about the Cave of Ordeals, but I stopped because Minda interrupted me. As I was saying, like a couple minutes ago, yeah, I was doing the Cave of Ordeals, which is like 50 floors. If you don't already know, it's, well, you remember when I got rid of that pillar in, inside joke, if you don't know why I screamed pillar randomly. I mean, the only person that's really gonna get that is Paper Mario Guy and possibly Caboose. Only people, I should say. So yeah, I sound fucking retarded just screaming pillars. But anyway, I digress severely. Cave of oh, fuck, gotta go this way before that chandelier fucking kills me. But it's all good, because if you move that block out of the way, you can access this target. And fuck, come on, no, we're not doing this, Link, or I could probably just climb up here. Yeah, that works. Okay. Now, I don't really see why that spiky thing's a threat to me at all. I really don't get it. But, yeah, just pull this back, and it'll raise the chandelier. And just don't fail like I did last time, because that was some pretty big fail. And just quickly get across, and don't get crushed by the chandelier. You'll be fine. See, it's really not that hard. I don't know why I fucked up before. I'm just stupid. Sorry. Really am. Another treasure chest right here. Anyway, Cave of Ordeals, 50 floors, beneath that pillar that I moved. No need to scream pillar. Compass, yay, I am elated. Anyway, it was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be, because I've heard a lot of people be like, "Oh, the Cave of Ordeals is so fucking hard, fucking impossible." It's really not that bad. I mean, I'm pretty good at Zelda games, but even taking that into consideration, like, as long as you're somewhat prepared, you got some potions with you, you got all the heart pieces, or heart containers, I should say. Really, it's not that hard. There are only a few rooms that'll give you some trouble, or a few floors, I should say. Bless me, that hurt. Why did I just... Oh, I meant... No, I did not mean to say bless you to myself. I meant to say excuse me. I don't know, bless you came out for some reason, but I stopped myself, so I didn't sound completely retarded. Oh, anyway, it's not that hard. Cave of Ordeals really isn't. It's, there's just these few rooms where you have to fight off like 3 dark nuts at once, even though you haven't even seen dark nuts in this game yet, which can be somewhat challenging, but even then it's not all bad, as long as you just make a decent attempt to prepare yourself. I believe there's a Poe coming up. These things, I hate these fucking, well, I hate these lizards too, they're kind of annoying, but the big guys are pretty annoying too. I do not want to get sucked into quicksand. But I think this is a swell time to show you a little trick to beating them easier. Equip your bomb arrows and just kill this guy. Get in my way. And that guy too. And just like fire a bomb arrow at him. And another one. And sometimes, I don't know, for some reason sometimes one seems like it works. But usually it takes about 2. Fuck you, I just want my red rupee. I want my red rupee, that's all. Seems like if you button mash, Link recovers more quickly, but I'm not too sure about that. Alright, these little guys, what's up this one? Alright, shoot that guy twice, and done. That way you don't have to get close to him, but with enough sword slashes, as I showed earlier on, you will also kill him. Now here's the second, somewhat obscure, fairly easy to miss Poe that I breezed right past the first time I ever played this game, which is kind of stupid, which was kind of stupid of me, because it's right here. Just pull back this floor, and literally, like, no separate room or anything, just this extra little chamber with a Poe inside of it, and that will bring us up to 3 Poes. But really, fucking easy to beat. Like, seriously, they're not even making an attempt to attack me. Like, when he does attempt to attack me, he leaves himself wide open for me to attack him. And that's the only time he attacks. So he's not getting a chance to attack me overall. Whereas with normal pros, like, they usually, like, sometimes they can get a hit in on me, but these pos, poos. Oh, I'm sorry. I am sorry. I've just been hanging out with Paper Mario Guy today, so I'm a little intense. Or I'm subject to random intensity, I should say, because I haven't been very intense this episode. But I'm subject to intensity. It could happen at any moment. So, key in here. That was a hard-earned key. I had to really work for that one. And then these fucking rats that you can only see with your senses on. See, if you don't have your senses on, you're just gonna see Link moving really slowly, and you're like, why the fuck is Link moving so slowly, god damn it. Well, you gotta use your senses and then use a spin attack. Now, for some reason, don't ask me why, it doesn't seem to work. Like, you can't kill them unless your senses are on. For some reason, I don't know why, it's stupid, I know. But you really just have to turn your senses off in order to be able to kill them, at least in my experience. Yeah, you gotta have your senses on. But the first time, I think it happens, Midna might just be like, what's this on us, or something like that, and it'll hint that you need to use your senses to see them, and fuck. Oh, maybe, no, that's just me sucking that time. Do I have to go like the other way? No, I think I should be able to make that, yeah. I thought so. And I'm already glad that I decided to go back and fuck, what was it? Oh yeah, go back and donate all those rupees, because as you probably may, or how do I want to word this? As you may have noticed, that works. So I'm not insulting your intelligence if you didn't notice. I did start off the episode with 0 rupees. Mainly because, well, not even mainly, just because I donated them, so I'd be able to collect some more, and I'm already happy that I did that, because I already have 100, almost 95 or so. Anyway, I don't know why I hopped over there when I could just push this thing over here. We're at like 17 minutes, but I don't think the Poe is that far off, so I may just do that, see what's inside this treasure chest. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna beat that last Poe, and then I'll move on to the next episode. A red rupee, ooh, skeleton dude, and a path back to this room, which is a room we've already been in. So it's basically a shortcut leading us back to a place we've already been. And now we're gonna turn into a human for another brief chandelier puzzle, I believe. Yes. Quite annoying. Oops, I did not push that as far as I needed to. Another push, and it should fall down like that. Yeah, there we go. And I'm most likely going to get interrupted by one of those monsters in the sand, because it almost always happens to me. It's like traditional in every playthrough I've ever done of this game. I get stopped at least once. Yeah, it's a tradition, I'm telling you. And usually it happens a second time. I don't know, depending on if I can kill them. Yeah, there we go. I usually do it once to like lure them out. And fuck, that was stupid. That was just dumb of me. And now that we have no hindrances, we can pull this thing back. And I believe there's like a some sort of treasure chest you can get for no, not for but if you stand in the middle of where the chandelier is, you'll like, yeah, that's what you actually have to do. There's money over there in that treasure chest, a rupee that I may or may not get, which I probably won't bother to get, because I think it's like a red rupee or something. But what you're supposed to do is stand in the middle, and then and then the chandelier will fall on you and allow you to get to this room. And this is where you need to go, considering it's on the path to the final Poe, which is pretty much unavoidable. Or unavoidable. I don't know why I said unavoidable. Yeah, this guy. I believe we've already faced off against an enemy like this. Or we may not have. I'm not really sure. Okay. Maybe not. I don't know. I think that might be a completely different enemy, because I beat him with a single bomb arrow, whereas the other one took 2. So I'm not entirely sure about that. But let's just see what we can get in these treasure chests. There's a bomb in here, and we got probably rubies in this. Or a heart. Either one. And maybe another heart. Yep. And I feel like there's another treasure chest. Yep, right there. Or I could just look at my map and see if there's blatantly a treasure chest right here. Either one. Yeah, just bombs. Well, duh, because that's what you need to beat the boss. I think that's the guy where, yeah, that's a completely different enemy. You have to, like, no, I went back the wrong way. You have to, either blow him up with a bomb arrow or just keep hitting him until he falls into, like, a pile of bones, and then you gotta blow him up with the bomb. That's another way to do it. But bomb arrows are so much easier. And this room fucking sucks. I fucking hate this room. It's utter bullshit. You gotta light the lanterns in the right way, or you're basically fucked. Did I get it right? Yes, I did. If you light the lanterns in any other order or way, the door will lock or something like that, and you'll have to fight all these fucking zombie bitches. And it's annoying as hell. So just light it in that pattern. Take note that it will be reversed if it's the Wii version. And that's all I have to say about that. Final Poe right here. It's going to be slightly different because it's the 4th Poe. Just like Ocarina of Time again. We're just ripping off Ocarina of Time so much. If you want to show up, that'd be... Oh, there we go. That'd be freaking great. So yeah, just like the 4th Poe in Ocarina of Time, the Forest Temple, this one, the 4th one splits up into a bunch of different bodies, and you have to attack the real one, which is pretty easy to tell. Just keep your camera moving, and whichever one is that shade of blue is the one you gotta hit. It's not too hard to find him, considering the other ghosts fade away, but I fucking suck, and I missed him anyway. Yeah, just keep your camera constantly at an angle where you can see them, and keep spinning it around. The other ones will fade away, and you'll have a split second to attack the main one right there. And just rip on him with your jump attack, and finish him off. And we got another post soul. So, a good thing about this temple is you get you're required to get 4 post souls to beat this guy, to beat the dungeon. I mean, so that's pretty great. We're 1/5 of the way, or you're gonna be 1/5 of the way to getting 20 poes by the end of this dungeon, regardless. So that's not bad at all. 20%, that's pretty swell. I'm just spitting out amazing math facts right here that you obviously couldn't figure out in your head. Ugh, I'm such a failure. I'm sorry, I apologize. But yeah. Anyway, we cannot get that treasure chest. I mean, we can. Want me to that badly, but I'm not gonna. Or I'll just start the episode next to that treasure chest, so I don't have to waste any time getting to it. But anyway, I am Shaddy Productions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.